Welcome back, folks, for another episode of Snowfall Season 2. We're going to be talking about Oso, getting down and dirty, talking about Teddy and his cocaine problems, and my boy Kevin blowing up. And we also got a special guest, Angela Lewis, in the house. Auntie Loui right here. Stay tuned for these special segments and more.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Classic. Hey.
It feels good music.
Ain't it? Some real West Coast beach vibes. Like,
Hey, look, you know how his daddy just got beat up? So this was the same song they played when Homeboy got beat up on You Got Served.
they did.
At the same time.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the show that you love the most. It's Snowfall.
Yes.
They castrated him. They lynched him.
They did everything.
Dramatic. Over dramatic.
I love that part, man. Well, we back at it with another show. I'm your host, Emmanuel Wright.
Yes. What's up? Back again on a nice Thursday evening. I'm Kayla Rene'e.
Hey, y'all, it's Porchia.
Hey guys, it's Kristen.
And we got the very special Angela Lewis in the house. Auntie Louie.
We got Auntie Louie in the
I'm like, we need lights in the little yes, all of that.
Hey, you gotta calm Jerome down. You know,
I know,
I see you trying. I see you trying.
She be blowing up with them. They know up at each other. I'll be like,
With the panties on.
Right.
But they always be cool in the next scene. You know, they always going at it. When next scene, you like, hey, what's happening? You know what I mean?
I don't understand it.
Man,
It's that love-hate relationship.
That's right.
I love this episode, man. There was just so much tension between so many relationships.
It was
It was a
intense.
lot.
It's a lot, man.
It was intense.
It was
was a
cool.
lot.
What did you like the most about this episode?
Ooh, this overall, I'm like, came in a little few minutes late, but I'm like, this overall episode, it had a lot going on. I'm like, what? But I just want to find out who, like, how they gonna end up killing the Mexican that killed off the two guys. 'Cause, like, I don't know, that was real deep. The last scene was kind of like real emotional.
Yeah. I kind of predicted. I knew it was gonna, when they killed him the last episode, I knew this was gonna be a big blow up this episode. Like, oh, it's going down. I already know.
Yeah, they ain't got no choice. It's they people.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I don't even really have a favorite part in this episode. The thing that got me the most was this whole conflict with him and Mel's dad, and he likes Mel. You know, like, you know, I'm a sucker for love stories, and to see that all fall apart because her daddy is involved, it's a lot for me. It's a little sad.
I'd have been like, I'm dating your daughter, not you.
Ooh,
You gonna say it like that? Oh, excuse me, I'm dating your daughter. I know we got beef.
No, I hate, like, I really hate that when, like, your family ain't feeling your significant other. It don't be right.
I've been down that road before, and sometimes it be for your best interest, but sometimes it just be like, you know, just parents just meddling in there. You know what I mean? They just got to throw their 2 cents. Just to say
Ain't no
something.
meddle. Your parents always right.
I don't know. Franklin got that dope. Franklin got that dope. I'm Team Franklin over here. I think Mel is making the right decisions.
You think she's gonna stay with him? I don't think so.
What, Franklin?
Yeah.
Of course.
They got a little puppy
There's
love
no
going
question.
She left him.
She
Why
heard
did
the
she
whole
stay?
conversation.
And she left.
What you mean? She kissed him?
And left.
It was a passionate kiss. We
And
see
left.
it. She'll be back.
Let's see.
I'll wait. Man, Kev needs to cool it though. He about to blow up the whole family. You know, he out here.
We know Kevin's a
wilding
hothead, though.
On Pico and Yui, got the gat.
Not Pico and you.
Yeah, Auntie Louie tried to
Try to tell him.
Try
Slow
to
your
tell
roll.
Leon don't listen to nobody, though.
But
Yeah.
the thing about Kevin is we already knew he was gonna blow up because that's his cousin. Like, I mean, think about it, if it's your cousin, you're gonna be hot too.
I'm just gonna roll up on Pico and Yui like that.
Yeah, I mean, he
I might
knows how
know
the Mexicans are.
but the thing about it is you gotta give him some type of leeway because it's hard to think logically when you in emotion. Like, it just happened. Like, his family just died. He got a lot of emotions going on. This is like, he said he more like a brother than a cousin. So he got that. He did. and he don't know who did it. Like, he's angry, he's upset, he's grieving, and sometimes, you know, them stages of grief will get you. Mm-hmm. They'll get you in the worst way.
He was talking about shooting randoms too, just in the street.
I know.
Old people and kids.
Anybody. He said anybody can get it.
Everybody can get it.
He said they're all racist.
Angela, do you think you would have the same reaction that, like in real life, as you did on TV?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
would
would
totally be like, wait, just let's think
Let's
this
think
through.
about it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't just go out guns blazing in the
Right.
middle of nowhere. You don't know
Right.
who you shooting, where you
Right, we
shooting.
from
where-
Detroit.
Exactly. What is going on?
You know
About to
better.
Kill the whole family.
So it ends with Kev just walking off screen. You think he's about to go get busy on Peak on Union?
You and this Pico and Union reference.
I think they're about to be enemies.
I like how
now,
he
for
said
sure.
Peak on Union. I know what that's at.
It's crazy.
I was like, yo, I've been there a couple
I don't
times.
know what's gonna happen with Kev, but I do remember, you know, in season 1 that he was always the one to try to crack. So I feel like he about to go be a crackhead.
You think so?
That's what he went to go do.
That's a reason.
He got slapped by Franklin. And
I
then
feel like he about to go and sniff that stuff and be releasing his emotions on that, because obviously he not a killer.
Hell, he almost shot Franklin.
He's angry. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
true.
Like, that's gonna wear off. He
He
gonna
was
want
about to
that
start crying and everything. Like,
That's gonna wear off. He gonna want to
yeah.
sniff them rocks.
I don't
not-
think
I
he's
don't
gonna
think
get on
they're-
drugs though.
I just didn't know. I think they're not gonna be like cool until Franklin tries to rectify a situation. They're not gonna be cool.
Ain't no rectify.
what, Kevin?
That's what
or
I'm saying.
Lucia?
That Franklin's not gonna do that, so I don't think they're gonna be cool anymore.
So
honestly.
Kevin's not in the scene no more. He's
I was
not
gonna say,
on
you
the
think we
scene.
gonna see any more of Kevin?
Yeah, we're gonna see him like we're just.
Oh, we gonna see him again. He gonna be the highlight of something, probably a crackhead moment. No way.
A crackhead moment. Chilling with Pops. Like, hey, man, your son
He
ain't
gonna
right.
be on that crack and come in the house and try to steal all that money or something. He gonna be outrageous.
Hopefully not.
Okay.
I wish the best for Kevin. I wish the best for Kevin. His
Crackhead,
character.
crackhead things,
It's either that or he die. He got two options: crackhead or
See, I
dead.
was thinking he's dying. I'm already
Why?
cutting
Oh my
him out.
gosh.
Wow.
Y'all thinking he gonna be dead? He a crackhead? Like, wow, y'all
He
ain't got
too
no
hot.
hope for
Look,
He too
Kevin.
hot.
Look,
So is Leon.
you can't
No,
have.
Leon, wait a second.
Hold
Leon
on.
has learned.
Barely.
Yeah.
That's
He
debatable.
did. He
Yeah.
owned up to his mistakes.
I
He
felt that.
apologized.
Yeah.
He did all. He did
please.
everything right
For the
Even-
moment.
He even stood in front of the gun for Franklin.
For the moment.
He stood in front of yeah.
He stood in front of the gun for
Like, he was
Franklin.
ready to ride
He a
out with
real
Kev. Like,
bodyguard.
no, something else happened. He was going.
No. But he was in the car. He was the voice of reason in the car.
Yeah, I mean, he was there though. Like, he didn't want to shoot randoms, but he was there.
We
He was
could
ready.
say that he was the reason that Kev didn't hop out and start doing it though.
Yeah.
He was the
Stop
dude in the
that.
back, like, come on, bro, you just gonna shoot random people?
Yeah.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah,
We'll
he
give
was the
Leon
one
a
like,
good
we
little-
ain't about to kill nobody's
You know what I
kids and
mean?
grandma, you know.
Yeah.
He was like a citizen.
He was in the right frame of
Dang,
mind.
on the cool, he got a girl and
like
calm
if you would
down.
have switched Peaches and Leon in that situation, that would have been a whole new scene.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's all I'm saying.
Peaches
Yeah,
is
Leon
really a
probably
G.
would have been ready.
True. Speaking about being ready, do we have a live read that we ready to read?
Yes, we do.
Let's go ahead and talk to our viewers.
do that.
Hey, AfterBuzzers! Our network produces after shows for nearly all of your favorite TV shows, from dramas, reality, TV, sci-fi, and more. There is no network that works harder to serve our television fans, but we need your help, you guys. We're asking that you please subscribe to one or more of our YouTube channels. By subscribing to our channel, YouTube will suggest content that is tailor-made for you, and you'll help AfterBuzz continue to grow. And if you're worried about those pesky notifications, don't be, because they're optional. You can turn those off. So hit that subscribe button now down at the bottom for this channel, and check out all of our AfterBuzz YouTube channels as well. Let us know you did so in the comments, and we'll thank you on air. For now, thank you for being the best fans and for helping us be the ESPN of TV Talk.
Woo, yes, Maria.
And if you're listening to
You
us on
read so
iTunes, go
fast.
ahead and give us 5 stars. Sorry, I'm a fast reader.
Yeah, like and
okay, I love
subscribe and all that, comments, all that. We love
yes,
it.
we
Thank
love
you for doing
it.
that.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to my man Teddy Mack, man. That's my homie right there. He was tripping this episode though.
He's always
I ain't
tripping.
gonna never like Teddy.
You ain't never gonna like Teddy.
I'm not
Don't
gonna ever
play
like
Teddy
him.
Mack.
Teddy, he out here though in these streets. Like he really
really
trying to
is
be a
out there.
boss though. Like I really trying to.
He
I seen him.
trying.
He trying to boss
If we
up.
get that point, trying.
I mean, he didn't have no crew with him. It was just him and his pilot, and he's still like, yo,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
like
what's
your
wrong with
country.
him. I'm glad his pilot came to
His
help.
assistant.
Yeah, he's helping him now. I think Teddy will get smarter about his ways thanks to
Did
his
we ever
pilot.
figure out who the pilot was? Is that his brother?
That's his brother.
Okay.
Yeah, because they was having the reminiscent conversations.
Yeah,
about
that's
their
what I thought about it. I
dad
was
in
like,
the,
are they brothers?
on the
Oh,
flight?
Shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
That's
is true. That is
That's
true.
crazy. I didn't know.
I feel bad for his brother though. I just see him going. See, I'm
I
over
see the
here.
brother getting killed.
But he's
He gonna
smarter.
die.
He's a lot smarter
Oh
than
my
him.
gosh, no.
He just looks like the new what's homie from last
Auntie Louie,
season?
how long we got on the brother?
You know?
What's his contract looking like? Because he being too nice.
How long he gonna
Nice.
be here? Because I like that fool. I like him better than Teddy.
What?
Yes.
He too new. No, we know Teddy.
Okay.
And I know Teddy
new
and still don't like him. Okay.
Yeah.
It's debatable.
No new friends.
I mean, I'll say like his brother definitely plays a safer role. Like he takes that safe path. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Tell him whatever we got to say to get out of here. Where Teddy's
Exactly.
like, nah.
I was on his side with that.
I feel him on that.
If
Like,
that
that's
car
crazy.
didn't pull up, they would have been out of there.
Exactly.
Okay.
He got his
Good
brother
point.
killed.
They would have been out of there.
We'll see how long he gonna last though.
I think he's.
I don't
think he'll die.
I don't foresee his
You
future
think,
being
you
that
think they
long.
getting the visas though? What's up with those visas? They was real serious about them visas.
Yeah.
Dang,
They
they
need
started
him.
playing in weddings and parties and
You
concerts.
know what I mean? He
All types
said, he
of
said
stuff.
26 Michael Jackson thrillers.
Like, we over there, we coming to America after they just talked all that junk
I know, huh?
about America. You know, see, that's why you know what? I ain't even gonna get on this.
No.
Nah, go ahead.
Speak on it,
what you
sis.
trying to say? Tell the
Don't
people
speak,
how you
sis,
feel.
don't speak.
Tell them how you feel.
It be the people that want to immigrate. They got all the negative to say. Okay,
Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
that's all I'm gonna leave that right there. The people that want to
Alright.
come, yeah, you know.
I'm gonna let that marinate. We're gonna get back to that topic. We're gonna get back to that topic.
Okay.
All right.
Our live chat is booming, y'all.
I know.
Really?
Oh man,
Yes.
shouts out
Because
to all
Angela's
you-
with us.
Yes. Let's go ahead and give a few shout outs while we're here. That boy Darren says the directing of this episode was phenomenal. I agree.
KC Undercover says Louie.
Yes,
that's
what's
all
up?
he
I guess
wrote.
that's like a what's up,
Just
Louie.
Louie. Auntie
Perp
Louie.
Minded said Kev was out of pocket. Kev might do something he might regret in the future episodes. We'll see. He's like Porchia was saying, he's like grieving, so we never know what he's gonna do. Big Rel Hamilton. Franklin's uncle told those dudes not to hustle over the Mexican turd.
Yeah.
That's true. We did
Pico
discuss
Union,
that.
man, don't play, man. I've been over there, man.
Perp came back to say they are foreshadowing so many things in this season and more. In that moment, Leon showed his true loyalty to Franklin. Yes, definitely. That boy Darren said Officer Wright pulling up on Franklin was the highlight of the episode.
Interesting.
Shouts out to everybody in the comment section right now.
Yes,
Y'all
thank
the
you.
reason we here.
We love all of this.
And-
Keep the comments
and
coming.
thank you for all the lovely comments over at Auntie Lou. There's a lot of them. They like your character.
Oh, that's what's up.
They love some Louis. So shouts out to all you.
She's my favorite character also.
Man, Auntie Louie, that deal.
Look, you know I'll be right around
She
Auntie
walking
Louie and
around
Teddy.
with earrings that Claudia gave her.
That scene was
Like
hot
a boss.
too. I
Like,
see.
she don't care.
I
Who
was watching the show. I had to
asking
look
no
over.
question. These her earrings, okay?
I
I'm
thought
just
she.
like,
I thought she was proposing for a minute.
I did too. I'm
I
like,
thought it was
Claudia,
a
hold on,
ring.
get your butt up.
Well, she kind of
did think
stepped
it
it
was a
up.
ring.
You know, this is serious. It's a commitment.
And
situation.
Jerome cool with it too.
She told you to leave that
Yeah.
Jerry head, that Jerry curl, fool along. Hey, look,
did.
I'm trying to tell y'all. I tried to tell y'all that was one of my predictions.
What?
This Loui and Claudia situation gonna blow the whole thing up.
Why?
Oh, like that?
Why?
Because Franklin is trying to get the club.
Okay.
I told you he need to be smart about his money. He don't know nothing right now. He needs to be on some business
But the
moves.
club ain't all
he needs
that.
to get him a bank
But the
account
club
and he
ain't
needs to
all
start.
that.
But it's gonna help him watch that money. He gonna be able to watch that money and sell them drugs on his own terms and not through Claudia. And ain't nobody. He gonna have security, everything. Ain't nobody gonna be able to do nothing in that mug without him. He gonna know
That's
what's
true.
up. He ain't nobody gonna be popping up in there, rating that like. he
I
gonna
gotta know
have
what's
the
up with
plug,
you and
like,
Claudia, Louie.
It's gonna help his. It's gonna help his operation. So once he get that club, it's gonna be his foot in the door. Claudia and
She not gonna
Auntie
give that up
Louie
too
That's
easily,
also
though.
not happening,
They-
I don't think.
I was about to say,
Right.
I don't think
It
she's gonna
could've
give that up
been-
easily though.
But it would have been had Auntie Louie not been involved. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Interesting. I mean, they might use Auntie Louie to
I was about to say
advantage.
no. Louie is working
I
undercover.
think she's working.
But I was about to say
I
she
think
undercover.
helping out.
She
Working
like
undercover plus enjoying it.
It's her nephew.
Really?
Look, it's her nephew.
With Auntie
Auntie Louie, how was that?
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
You really like Claudia. Claudia.
It's
I felt
complicated.
those emotions. Y'all.
No, look, every time, I feel like she really liked Claudia because every time she's in the house, she's nagging and yelling about something else that's going on in the house. I gotta cook all y'all rocks. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Get these people out of my house. She's not happy.
But maybe that's
And
just her.
Auntie, and Claudia,
Maybe that's what she likes to
Claudia
do.
makes her happy. And you know,
No.
in love situations, you go where you find happiness.
That's
no,
her
no, no.
safe
First of all,
haven.
Claudia is
That's her-
Claudia's side
It's a
chick.
good
Time,
getaway.
I was gonna say, that's that good
Claudia was
time.
side,
Like,
though.
Getaway.
Claudia definitely the
Claudia, a
side.
side chick that's been there before Jerome.
But she definitely the side though.
she's definitely
A
on the
long-
Auntie
side.
Louie goes.
Long-term side chicks, they
do
still
some-
get it. Look,
But what
people
I'm trying
out
to
here
say-
marrying their mistress.
It's
You
a
know
different, but it's a different relationship. She going to that relationship is sexual. You know what I mean? Jerome cooking, cleaning, doing business together, raising the family, kind of.
They
That's
argue
like
and
the-
fight every 5
But that's
minutes.
the family though. They together.
That's
That's
their
gonna
love.
happen.
I was
Like
gonna say, that's
like
their
if
relationship.
Right,
Auntie-
and she gonna get fed up and go where there's peace.
How do you
But that's
feel,
not gonna be
Auntie Louie?
peace no more.
You think you're gonna get fed up?
Well, I will say that you're right with Jerome and Louis. Like there's the love and the arguing, and then with Claudia, there's more peace and there's like business moves and stuff, and Louis wanting to move up. So it is very complicated.
But
Louis
with
trying to move
the
up.
Louis
She want
and
that,
Claudia relationship,
level.
like on average, how long do y'all kick it when you go to the club?
She's there all night. That's why she's always coming in the morning.
Yeah,
Okay.
All night long, every single
See,
night.
that's my favorite part of the
She
day.
don't even sleep
That's
with
my
Jerome
favorite
no
part
more.
of the day. But
She don't even sleep with Jerome no more. It's a wrap.
We don't know that.
no, we can pretty much assume.
You can pretty
What?
much assume if she come in the house every morning.
So who's Jerome on? Hold on.
I mean,
you mean?
at the
Where's
beginning,
Jerome? I mean, Jerome out here in these streets, with a.
if you
with a
talking
pistol.
about what you mean?
I'm
He definitely
saying
has
if
sides.
Jerome's not getting it
He
from
definitely has
Louis, who is he getting it from?
Oh, I'm not saying he not getting none because he
Yeah.
probably doing it in the day. I'm saying she ain't sleeping with him though.
No, I get that.
During the
But he
daytime, they
seems
work.
fine with that. He seems fine with that.
Right,
Yeah,
because
they
he probably
got-
getting him some day good.
But
at the
But the
nighttime, she's with
family,
Claudia.
but the family
All of
still
these
strong.
assumptions about
you know what I
Jerome
mean?
are
Like
about-
what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say is like, sure that's happening, but Jerome's cool with it.
they
So that's
understand
not a
each other. They
problem.
good.
Jerome clearly ain't cool. He a hothead.
No, he
needs
cool
some.
with it.
You
No,
see how
he
act?
cool with it. He cool
He's
with
cool.
it.
He's definitely
cool.
cool.
He
He's
said
cool with it.
you and your girlfriend, haha, and then went about his business.
Yeah.
It was a
think it's
ha-ha
all,
moment.
like,
It
kicks
was a
and
ha-ha
giggles.
moment.
It wasn't
Like-
even a ha-ha. When he got angry, he said, no, go back to your girlfriend.
Exactly.
That,
it was,
he meant that from the bottom of his heart.
but
He's jealous.
he ain't jealous. If anything, he wants to try a threesome.
Oh my God, y'all are so reaching.
Good night.
You are all
The
right.
reach.
That's
Ooh,
what's
look at
great
this.
about that little triangle. Is you're all right.
I knew it.
That's funny.
Let's talk about Oso. Oso out here making moves, man.
Yeah, he the
going
boss
to the
now.
top. He started from the bottom, now we here.
I don't agree with palm reading because this is not my thing, but I feel like he's definitely using that to his advantage.
Yeah.
Because he found out a lot, Lucia got a dark cloud around
We
her.
knew that.
That
He knew that.
But, he got a part of that cloud too,
Yeah.
And then she let him know, like, Pedro hate y'all.
Of course.
I mean, we all, but
Like, you killed his dad.
We all knew that. So I feel like if he doesn't, wise up on this whole little situation, I understand he's giving him these odd jobs and making him do little petty stuff. But if he don't just take Pedro out, then he gonna have some problems. Because I feel like
That's
he
what I
just,
said.
Yeah,
I feel like he should just kill
Exactly.
Pedro.
Pedro
That's the
gotta go.
biggest
Exactly.
situation. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen in the season.
Because
Like,
that's what they was
is
trying to
that?
do. You know what I mean? They
What?
was trying to kill. They was trying to kill the whole fam.
Yeah.
I don't think they were trying because she allowed Pedro to leave though.
But
Pedro wasn't at the funeral.
That's what, he was at the funeral. Pedro
where'd
was,
he
and,
go?
and he left early. That's what I'm saying. She allowed him
Oh, yeah,
to
he
leave
did, he
early.
did.
She allowed
came
him
and
to leave
left.
early. So like, if I feel like she wanted him to die, she was like, no, stay for a while. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's a plan. Lucia got a plan.
no, she don't.
What?
She just
well,
like Pedro.
you know, at the end she said, that's the only family I got. So she's starting to get soft. I think. It's like that's the only family I got. Like,
Yeah,
what
that's
can I
gonna
do?
be
It's
her
time to get rid of
downfall.
Pedro though.
Ain't no
Start
soft.
over with Oso. Look, they was
She's starting
already
to get
bumping and
soft.
grinding
She
in the
nice.
first
She
season.
kind of a nice person.
Ain't no soft. Everything is about business. That's what she said. Everything is about business.
But when
so-
it comes
we'll
to her,
see.
it's not. It's not.
What you mean?
She has a little soft
She
heart.
nice.
She
Why-
like hard and a little with a little soft.
Why
side.
ain't it? Her family did.
What you mean?
I mean,
She took her
But-
family out for business.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. She gonna
did.
take out
But then
Pedro.
she
This
left
is a plan.
Pedro.
This is a part of her plan.
You
You
can't-
don't think she want to kill him? She got a detective
She should have been
on
done
the
that.
search for this man. And he just so happened to slip through the cracks of his fingers.
And now she's
And
seen
now
him,
she's mad.
And she's seen him a couple of times. And at the end of the episode, we see Oso like, "Yo, why you still got Pedro around?"
She was like,
said,
his family.
It's okay, because one wrong move off with his head.
We'll see.
That's what I think.
"All right, you team
Goodbye.
Lucia. All right."
I like
see.
Lucia,
Bye,
too.
Pedro.
And what happened with Lupe and Pedro? And I don't mean in that scene. I know he got his ass beat, but before that, before that scene, because
We don't know.
he was standing at the door tripping.
That was random.
He looked at her like she used to
He
touch
probably
me
used to that.
Oh
as
my
a kid
God.
or something. No, he had that look. He like,
That was a little heavy.
her.
What in the Me Too
Like,
movement?
I
Hold on.
don't know. He looked a little
Snowfall
suspect.
is
He
a
was
heavy
standing in
show,
the back
man.
of the door. Like he wasn't.
That
The
was a
door-
little heavy.
Yeah, that hit came out of nowhere. I thought she was gonna like sexually assault him, but no, she just started getting like,
Yeah, she said
throwing
reach for
punches.
it.
I'm confused.
That's like some old built up anger.
Yeah.
Like, where is this stemming from?
yeah.
And I also liked it. Also was in the back like, oh yeah.
Maybe he probably knew what he
He
was
said,
putting
get
him
in
into.
there. I don't
for
think
sure.
he did.
You don't think he knew?
No.
They was laughing at the end. Her and Lucia, him and Lucia, they was laughing.
Okay.
Ooh, what if it was a setup?
I don't think it was a setup. I think it just happened. They probably just had some funk from before.
What you said was a little heavy, though. Like, you ain't have to do him like that.
What you have to do?
He was going through molestation.
Yeah. Look at
We don't
Pedro.
know.
Look
We
at
don't know.
Pedro.
We got some background on Lupe.
Not really, but my understanding is that she's a regular, and she's
Oh.
like that. Like she's always been like that, and that's why they sent Pedro in. As also
Oh,
usually deals with
wow.
her.
Right. So
You think she beat on also like that?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think they go at
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
I think so.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
nah.
Maybe
Cause-
he
It's
just-
not big also.
What you mean big Oso?
He's huge. Like,
What's wrong with that?
He ain't gonna hit no women.
That's a
back there.
sparring match. They both getting the
Yeah,
workout
they
in.
Man, messing with her big self, he should have lost not one of them fights in the rest of the
And she
That
should-
should have been
Been
all
his
the training.
training. I was about to
he
say,
need,
look, that should have been
and
his
she
training.
shouldn't be that big.
big.
I mean, how you gonna be that big if you fighting everybody? Like fighting is a
big
workout.
mama.
Right.
But you know, it's
So
usually
you
the
ain't
big girls
tired?
who be knocking everybody out, though.
Yeah,
That's like
but
baby
they don't
J's,
move fast,
you know?
but-
I remember
Come in their
Harmony.
reach.
Yeah, I remember Harmony, Tangerine. Them crazy. Them was real
I'm not about to
people.
play with you.
That's like, where these names coming from?
Them was
Like,
real
this is real
people.
people, not
I remember
Tangerine.
Harmony and Tangerine got in a fight.
wow.
The titty popped out. I was like, she won.
Oh my
You
god.
always have some stories,
She won.
Emmanuel.
I'm
Always.
just back in the day. That's all I'm saying.
Harmony and Tangerine.
It's
Oh, that's
back
back
in, the day,
high
people.
school. That was like the two big girls. You
Shout
know?
out to y'all.
They had that. Yeah. Shouts out to y'all. If y'all still alive, I mean.
Oh my god.
That was crazy. They was they was pull. Hey,
Don't call them big.
I just said hopefully they still alive. They was
They're
crazy.
well figured.
You done killed them off.
No, I'm saying look, they was doing
You
the
done killed
most.
them
They
off.
was
I'm not
throwing
about to play with
pepperonis
you.
on. I don't, you know what? I ain't gonna go
I had
there.
to fight a big girl in middle school.
You win.
I was in 6th grade. Heck no, she
You
was
lost.
big.
Was you the one talking? Was you talking like a whole bunch? So like
Who
scared?
started it?
Because I mean, like if you small, you
She
supposed to
did.
talk a lot.
She did. I was on.
You was being bullied?
I was on the school bus. No, I was just on the school bus. I guess I was sitting in her seat.
Not her seat. Look.
Did she have 2 seats or one?
Okay,
can't take
clearly
you
she
nowhere.
couldn't fit next to me. Okay, because she was like, "Get up and move to the front." I said, "No."
Ooh, what in the Rosa Parks? Look, hold on. Now get up and move to the front. Hold on.
Right, that's what she told me. She said, "Get up and move to the front." I said, "No." And so then she was like, I said get up. And I'm like, well, I'm little. So. And all I know is defending myself. So I got up. I stood up on the, when I stood up on the seat, we was the same height. So I stood up on the seat, we the same height. Because she was in 8th grade, I was in 6th grade. And so
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I'm not going to the front. I'm like, and what you gonna do about it? She said, you got one more time. And I just hit her.
Ooh.
Like, I threw the first punch because I'm scared. At this point, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Did you swing and run or what you do?
No, I
Did you
hit
just
her.
press sprint?
I hit her a good couple of times in her face.
Oh, wow.
Like a good couple of times in her face, and when she realized what was happening,
Boop,
it was
boop.
over.
Boop, boop.
Like no, I had a ponytail. She grabbed me by my ponytail and swung me onto the next.
Oh my god.
She was big,
She
y'all.
put you in your seat?
Huh?
She put you in your seat.
Literally.
She swung you to another
Man,
seat.
she swung me to the row in front. Like, she picked me up. I was light, little, everything.
Right.
And I'm busting her in her face, and she don't know what to do. So all she could do was grab. So she grabbed, she picked
Put
me
you in
up,
the seat.
slammed me in the seat, and then she reached over into the seat and punched me dead in my nose and started bleeding.
Girl, what in the Miss Trunchable? Like, what? Oh my God.
But
That's
after that,
intense.
she had to stop because I'm just kicking her in her guts, like all 5 of them, like going
This
with my
is-
legs.
Oh,
moving,
wow.
moving.
Where's the bus driver
But
at?
she was
That's the
over me at
story.
that point, and so the bus driver came and broke it up, and she got
Wow.
suspended and I didn't because she was bigger.
Hey, Snowfall producers, we would like to see Lupe versus Porchia Carter in the next episode.
Hey, look, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I might not win, but I'm gonna fight that big heifer, okay?
Hey,
Because
Portia's
all I
taking
know
all
is
takers.
defend myself.
I said I'll take
All I walked away
All
with
takers.
was a bloody nose, but you know, sure,
Hey,
I
hey.
handled mine.
I got into a fight with a big girl,
Hey,
too.
put the fist up in the comment section if you riding with Portia.
Are these our big girl stories? Like, I'm like, I got into a fight with a bigger
only
girl,
the
too,
one
though.
fight that I lost in my life.
Auntie Louie, do you got any? No, I'm playing. Okay, let's move on to Auntie Louie. We got
Yeah.
Angela Lewis in the building.
Yeah.
So we were wondering, how did you get your role as Auntie Louie?
I just auditioned like everybody else, and it was the pilot episode when she comes out the house. You know, she's watching TV, her stories, and she got to fight the girl. That was my audition,
Oh,
so I had to fight
really?
the air because there
Okay.
was nobody to fight.
Oh, and she from Detroit.
Yeah.
She did the boop boop boop.
I just gotta say that Auntie Louie is really like my cousin. Well, no, Angela is really like my cousin because we both from Detroit
That's
and from the
right.
East Side.
East Side.
We just got this thing. We went to high schools that are like down the street from each other.
That's
So
right.
Oh, wow.
it's lit.
crazy.
Top 2 high schools in Detroit.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I just take
Okay.
that credit. I think Renaissance and Cass it is for real though. But you know, DSA, we up there in the performing arts. Hey.
That's right.
So following up on that question, like, did they hire you on the spot, like, after you did that audition? Or was it like, how did you react when you got that phone call?
You
Pretty much
deserved
saying
it.
that you got that
Yeah, so the first audition was in the morning. I got a call right soon after, and they were like, come back this afternoon for the callback. I did that, and then I had a chemistry read the next day, which happened to be my birthday.
Oh,
And I
wow.
booked it that day, but I didn't know. I had to wait a full week, and then I
my
found
gosh.
out. And yeah, it was great. I jumped around with
That
my
birthday
husband.
celebration went up, right?
It sure did. Yeah.
I saw you have like a
exciting.
lot of theater experience. Is that what you started in, and
Yeah,
then you got
For
into
sure.
TV?
Yeah, I majored in theater in college, University of Michigan, go blue. And then I moved to New York, and I was in New York for a long time doing theater. And then I
that's
moved
amazing.
to LA like 4 years ago.
Wow.
So I have a question because I just so happen to, you know, like when you're researching, you know, you and then you find out that your husband is also from Detroit and
Yes.
also moved to New York after college.
Yes.
And then both of y'all now are in LA. How did that happen? Did y'all meet in Detroit, New York, or LA?
We met in New York.
Wow.
Yeah. When we just happened to both be from Detroit, we knew a lot of the same people, and
That's
then we
lit.
just had a lot in common. And
Aw.
yeah, we dated and then got engaged, got married, and he's always wanted to be here in LA, and he was like, "Listen."
Let's go.
And I was
We
like,
gotta pack it up.
okay. Yeah, it
Oh,
was
that's
a great
so
decision.
lit.
Yeah.
It was a great decision.
Yeah.
So you out here cause of him.
Yeah.
Making dreams come true, like city of dreams.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like, well, I love you as Auntie Louie, like, on the show. You're
Thank
definitely one of my
you.
favorite characters. So how did you, like, prepare for this role?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think, you know, Louis is tough, and I'm not tough. So I didn't know. Not like that. I mean, you know, I have
Well,
my
you
moments.
can't tell.
like-
You're an amazing actress.
Thank you.
You a lover, not a fighter.
That's right. But yeah, it's in order to like get ready for like her fight scenes and like just to be tough, I just have to like let go of my inhibitions and like insecurities and just go for it. Like
Yeah.
you can't really go like half. You gotta.
Right.
It's all or nothing with Louis. And then in this season, as the season goes, we'll do a deeper dive and you start to see her be a little bit more vulnerable. And for that, it was just a matter of like making sure she's not being Angela. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like I
Yeah.
am still Louis, and yeah.
You do a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was just
I
talking to
would've
your
never
publicist
guessed.
earlier, and
Like-
she said
Because Auntie Louie be riled
She
up.
dangerous. Yeah.
She be ready for war at
And I
all
love
times.
it. Look, I'm here for all of it.
You know,
Except when it comes to Franklin.
Eamon Joseph, who plays Jerome, you know, he gets all loud and like, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh no, you're not gonna out yell me. So I have to like really like buck up to like play with him. So
that's funny.
I'm like, y'all are so cute together. I love Loui and Jerome together.
Yeah.
yeah, me
But
too.
Claudia's interfering, damn it.
I don't like it.
So Auntie Louie is a fan of crack in the show, but Angela Lewis in real life.
It's definitely not.
Why you do her like
we just wanted to.
You
I don't
testing the
know,
product too,
because you look awfully excited every time he asks you to cook some more. Like, yeah, I got you.
Well, Louis actually doesn't like to cook. I think she wanted to learn initially so she could have some power and have some leverage in the game. And now they just like have her in the kitchen all the time, and that was not what she was looking for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so that is Auntie Louie's like strategy. She wants more power in
Absolutely.
what this is.
In life. I think that's the reason, you know, she even was telling Jerome, let's do this. You know, she was looking for a way
Right.
to do something with her life. Yeah.
Yeah, because in season 1 she said that like I want a nice closet, I want this, I want
Yeah.
that. You ain't giving me that.
She got big dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's to leave Jerome eventually, or what do you?
Nah,
think
she
so.
loves Jerome.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she wants. That's the reason she's like, "Come on, let's do this." You know, 'cause
Yeah.
she wants to take him wherever.
Take him
You got a
Okay.
soft spot in your heart for Jerome.
She does.
Yeah.
She does.
So how do you feel about the crack epidemic as a whole, like how it all got started and how you guys are portraying this story? Like what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I think that there's a big difference between how Black and brown people who were victims and participants even of the crack epidemic were treated, and how we're still treated, the Black and brown communities, as opposed to the non people of color who are now suffering from the opioid health crisis. You know, even just the two different phrases, health crisis, crack epidemic, lock them up, law and order, you know, and I just want for people who are watching Snowfall to be able to see that these are human beings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And addiction is addiction, no matter if you're rich and famous or poor and, you
Right,
know,
on the
streets.
Yeah.
Everybody can get addicted to anything, and it's all the same thing. So I just want people to see this, and you know, hindsight is 20/20. And so if you can see the beginnings of the mistakes and how destruction happened and like a snowball effect, snowball. And, you know, just know that, you know, if we don't learn from our mistakes, we are doomed to repeat them. So
Yeah,
let's not do
exactly.
drugs, and let's
Amen,
all,
sister.
you know, be compassionate towards each other.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I agree with
Amen.
that answer.
I like that.
Power to the people.
Have you ever had like anyone you know deal with that personally?
Absolutely.
Yeah, me too.
That.
Yeah.
Definitely.
crazy. I've never seen, like,
that's why I wanted
anyone-
to get on this after show panel. I'm like, we gotta talk about this.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've never experienced like any
Yeah, I've
family
never-
members or friends that have
All
been
your
doing
crackhead
it.
That's
stories don't
good.
lie, man.
Okay.
That's not
so
my
many
family
crackheads.
though. That's not my family though.
They ain't gotta
But
be your
you
family.
definitely
Those are just
witnessed.
random.
They can be somebody you know.
Oh, I just saw
Nah, I
someone
don't-
downtown with just a shirt, no pants on. I felt so bad. Like he was walking barefoot on the street. I'm like,
See,
Yo,
that's
I
something
think
that
But
they
breaks
think
my heart.
about
I'd
it,
be
like I think
oh.
about it like this. Like when I first was introduced to Louis, I'm like, dang, she's smoking Sherm. Like I had to look that up. Like, what is Sherm? And it's terrible.
yeah.
You know, and the things that it makes you do, and all those drugs, like the hard drugs, like how, if you just think about how did this person get there?
Yes,
Mhm.
You know, because, you know, and just in everyday life, if you don't know anybody who's addicted to anything, you know, like that, then it's just like, oh, that's messed up. But when you have to sit and just think, like, how did they get there? You know, if everybody told you, no, you can't be this, you can't do that, if all the doors were slammed in your face, you might be somewhere different. You certainly
Yeah.
wouldn't be sitting here.
That's
None of
true.
us would be. You know what I
Right.
mean? And so I think if we look at it like that, it allows us to just kind of open our hearts a little more and just like, oh dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
exactly
kind of
the
wonder if
first
it
thing
like
I
stems
thought
from
of.
like people you surround yourself with, and
Yeah.
then like peer pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lot of that stuff, people can get hooked easily. So
Yeah.
Absolutely.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I guess it just depends on whatever you're trying to fill voids in your heart with.
Absolutely.
That's true.
Or in your
And you
emotions.
can get addicted to a lot of things: hard
Yeah.
drugs, food, cigarettes. You know what I mean?
Netflix,
Exactly. I used to get addicted to those games. Like it was some sorority game where you can buy the cute clothes and like.
Really?
Yeah, it was like games.
I know.
Yeah,
It wasn't the
tell me
Sims.
more.
Okay.
But like, there's like one where you
night.
can decorate your house. You know, you decorate all these houses, and then before you know it, you spend it like real $10.
money.
So it was like Farmville.
Yeah,
It was like Farmville for your house.
I got an addiction to
Exactly.
fries.
Right.
They're my favorite food.
Okay.
I can eat fries every day.
I love potatoes.
And
like
then,
any
I
form
can
of
eat
potatoes.
nothing all day and eat fries.
I can too. So
I will be so good. Like
I'm all things potatoes, mashed,
Me too,
French,
mashed
tater tots,
fries,
look,
scallop.
all
So
of
we
that.
sharing addictions now. I'm
Okay.
addicted to
Smothered?
NBA 2K18.
You know.
I play that for at least like an hour every day.
Go figure.
Okay. Men.
It's just a waste of time.
I told our live chat, I asked our viewers if you guys have any questions for Angela while she's here, go ahead and write those in our chat. Well, one of them, that boy Darren, he asked if, Angela, did you have any training on the West Coast lingo and lifestyle to embrace your role?
I mean, we had Dub C on set, so there were a
Look,
couple
I heard.
times.
I mentioned that. Look,
yeah,
it's
he's
like
there
damn
every
soon talked
day.
about that.
Yeah. So, there's a couple times where I'm like, Dub, how would you say this? But I think for the most part, especially in the 80s, Black people sound alike. You know, my roots are, I'm from Detroit and my roots are in the South. And so, in the 80s, Black people kind of sound Southern. So I just kind of brought that. And Dub was like, yeah, just like that. And I was like, oh, I'm good.
Who had to have the
did
most
that.
coaching, like, as far as like lingo and stuff?
Totally damn Sam. Absolutely. Yeah, he's British. So
You can't
that's
even
true.
tell.
That's
That's
great.
He's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he's amazing.
So just talking to him like regularly, he will speak British accent.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's so cute. I
He
don't know.
he wouldn't do it on set though. For the most part, he stayed in
stayed
his
in
character.
character,
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
That's funny.
So what are you guys predicting for next episode? Any predictions?
Ooh.
This is a lot.
I know. I'm like, I don't know how.
We
it's
would
Ooh,
ask
definitely.
you,
Oh,
but
yeah, go ahead.
we know
Oh, yeah,
you
you
know.
Yeah.
You can't ask.
My prediction is for sure Kev will him and Franklin will become like enemies. I feel like maybe Kev will start his own business maybe with the crack because he knows how to cook. I think
I
he
thought
knows
about
a
that,
little
but I
bit
was
a
like,
lot
I
of
didn't
it.
know.
Yeah, he might know how to cook it. He
But
might get his
nobody
own
trusts him like
goons.
that.
Who knows?
Okay, hold on. What?
Yeah, I
You
think so.
think
I think
Kev
they're
is
gonna
smart
become
enough to
enemies.
become his own?
Listen, he was
boss?
mad. He put a gun in his face. Like he's gonna get back at Franklin. There's no way.
But you
Like
think
He
he's
gonna
gonna-
sniff that crack.
no. I
I can see that.
I definitely think he's going to try to get his
He's gonna
revenge.
get high on his
Yeah.
own supply. I can see that.
Maybe.
He already had the tank top. He ready to go.
Yeah, I'm like, I kind of agree with Emmanuel. I don't think he's smart enough to start his own like business, but I do see him doing some type of like revenge type of antic. Like something's gonna come about it.
I think he's gonna go to Pico Union.
And just shoot up random Mexicans and
I
get
think
killed, huh?
he
He's
gonna-
going next episode.
He gonna go out there. He's just gonna sit on the curbside
I
and just wait for
can't.
somebody. To...
I can't. No.
Portia, what you think?
I definitely think Kevin gonna be on that crack. But, man, Lucia is definitely going to help Oso with his distribution because he's, he got to find soldiers, he got to find more cookers, he got to get this whole operation moving more quickly because he's getting in a lot more products. So she's about to help him, distribute, and somehow, some way, Colleen, what's his name? Colleen, the one who killed little homeboys.
Conejo or something.
Okay, Cohen.
Conejo.
Conejo. Okay.
Conejo.
All these different names.
Look, I done messed the man's name all the way up.
I'm like,
But yeah,
Conejo could be some
Conejo is
Spanish that we
going
don't
to
even
end up dead, and either is going to be Oso's fault or Franklin's fault. That's my prediction.
If they can
That
find out
dude-
where he is.
That dude was hard though.
That was man.
Yo, he ready.
He got to die.
He Carvel
Oh,
ready.
Lucia did say
got
something like, yeah.
But remember,
Lucia
she was
kinda
like, if
hinted
you
to
come
it,
after
though.
him, so many other people are gonna come after y'all. So
But
I
like
don't know, we'll
she
see.
talk to Oso like he's bad for business, like
That's true.
so she might have a plan.
Yeah, but also was like, yo, he crazy though. We should just let him.
We'll see.
I like Oso. I think Oso is one of the smartest people on the show. He don't say that much.
Yeah,
But he be
he's
knowing.
smart. Yeah.
He be knowing.
He's an internal thinker.
Yeah.
What's your prediction, Kayla?
I said mine.
Oh, you did?
I'm along the lines of like Kevin's gonna do something like outrageous, but I don't think he's gonna start his own business. But yeah, I kind of want to see what Lucia has up her sleeve too. Pedro's gonna die, but we'll wait for that.
Pedro
one.
has to die.
I'm like, we'll wait for that one.
He has to die.
I'm predicting that Teddy's gonna fix his face real quick. That's gonna be the first thing he gonna do because he was beat up. You know,
Always beat up. Like, why is Teddy always
He beat up
knocked
every
out from somebody? Like every
That's
episode.
I mean, his
Teddy's
face wasn't
is
that
like-
bad when he did the drop with Franklin, though.
yeah.
It got better.
It just
That's
looked
true.
a little black. It wasn't swollen shut like when they left him.
Okay, but I'm still predicting that Teddy's gonna fix his face.
Okay.
He gonna be clean face next episode. And I
That's
think
the obvious.
I'm just saying, hold on, this is my
With the edits.
prediction.
huh?
I'm sorry.
Well, this is my prediction.
Do your thing. My bad.
I think we won't be seeing too many scenes with him and the cocaine dealers like that anymore. I think like the visas is gonna come through. The pilot, you know,
they gonna do that?
They gonna do it. Where there's a will, there's a way. He knows he has to get them visas if he wants to still get the product. I think he gonna get the visas.
Or if you want to stay alive.
True, and I think in the future that's gonna mess them up down like way down the line. You know, because they
Getting
got
those
visas
visas?
now.
Because they're going to be coming to the
'Cause,
country messing
yeah,
stuff up.
now they can come to the country and that's gonna be more problems.
The
They're gonna
country
be
that they don't like.
Exactly. They're gonna be looking for where Reed at. You know what I mean? They're gonna try and find them. So that could be some future problems for them. Also about to start running that business, man. Lucia.
For sure.
Oh my gosh, you think?
Yeah, also going. I don't know. I feel like Oso and Lucia gonna get together, like for real.
They are. They're gonna be a couple and run off into the
They are a couple.
They pretty much
they
were
are.
already.
But like a kissing on camera
Public.
type couple, you know, like
Oh,
holding,
they did
I don't know
that
about holding
already.
hands.
PDA.
No,
I'm
just
talking about just
more
more. You
consistently.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be like more lovey dovey, and I think also
I don't
gonna
know.
gonna talk her into everything, and pretty soon it's not gonna be like Oso's the boss, but he's making all the moves and she just following him.
She gonna listen to her man.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. Because also he a strong dude. He's a strong dude. He's a smart man. He got fortune tellers telling him what's about to happen. He about to take out Pedro at some point
He
in
is
time.
gonna take out
He
Pedro,
gonna
and I'm
do
here
it,
for it.
and
I'm here
Lucia
for it.
gonna be mad, but he gonna put her in her place.
And that's gonna be her man, so she's not gonna be that mad.
Exactly.
I get it. Yep.
And also,
I agree.
Yeah, King Oso. And I just can't wait to see more scenes with Franklin and Oso, because just going back to the first season,
Oh, yeah,
where
it's
Franklin
crazy.
was like his biggest fan.
Yeah.
Like now they working
He's
together.
like, oh, so what you doing
I
here?
like that. I want
And
to
he
see.
saved his life. So
You know what I
like-
mean? I
He
want to see
saved them from the
some.
Mexicans the first time. It's crazy
Yeah.
because Franklin low-key had an encounter already with the people
Yeah,
who killed
so
him.
he kind of know that they're
Yeah.
crazy. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
And he know Oso got his back. I think by Oso just being there at that part, calm Franklin down enough to be
Yeah.
like, oh wait a second,
Yeah,
Oso,
I
like
think
y'all
so.
cool, like this is your girl, like now.
It's gonna be like you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
But look, that's what happened when Oso saved him from the Mexicans.
Yeah.
He was with Lucia. He saw both of them, and he said, "Whatever y'all need, I got y'all."
This is
And
true.
then he drove off. That was that
This is true.
because they saved his life. So,
We'll see.
Big
on the next
things
episode
happening.
of Snowfall.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in. Once again, I'm your host, Emmanuel C. Wright. You can find me on all social medias at Emmanuel C. Wright.
I'm like, I lost my train of thought for a second. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can follow me on IG at @theonly_Kayla Rene'e.
and I'm Porchia Carter. You can find me on all social media at Porchia Carter. Thanks for watching, y'all.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. We love all your comments. You can follow me on Instagram, the Chris Exclusive.
Yes, and thank you so much for Angela Lewis for
Yes. Where we
being
can
here.
find
Where we
you,
can
any
find
projects you're working on, things coming up, something you got cooking up your sleeve. Let us all
Oh
know.
man, I'm cooking up everything. I'm just waiting. We're
Ooh.
waiting to hear if we're gonna get a season 3.
You cooking it?
yes.
Yeah, I'm
It's
cooking
got
with
water
whipping
whipping.
Yeah.
Water whipping. Yes.
And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at LoveAngelaLewis. Love is spelled L-U-V.
Ooh, yes. Thank you for coming. We love
Thank you for having me. It's so fun.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.